One of the big keys to actually becoming rich is dispelling a lot of the myths that come around rich and wealth. If you're young, especially, you think that being rich is having a big house, a nice car, going on fancy vacations, buying very expensive materialistic type things or experiences. Unfortunately, it's not though. And the people that you see that doing that, the celebrities, the influencers, even the people in your life that have the nice things, a lot of times it's not what it may seem. When you start reading books like The Millionaire Next Door, Everyday Millionaires, Baby Step Millionaires, what you find is that a lot of the majority, 90% and above, of the wealthiest people, the billionaires, are very unassuming. You couldn't tell that they're as rich as they are just by seeing them on the street. A lot of them kind of respect having their privacy. They're not the people that are flaunting the wealth online, especially. You got to ask yourself, they're probably trying to sell you something, either a product or an idea. But when you start to actually get into a lot of these things, you start to read books, like I mentioned before, and see data, you start to see that what wealth really is having assets and having money and wealth that most people won't ever see unless you audit their situation, and vice versa. The people with the fancy stuff, I'm not knocking the hustle. The guy with the Lambo might have actually worked his ass off to get that Lambo. But there's also situations where people buy things that they really can't afford to impress you into thinking that they're actually rich. So don't fall for the myth. Sometimes it's about falling for the right Instagram memes. I remember when I was a teenager, I saw this one meme that was on the left side was a guy with cheap clothes and a junker car, but he had $100,000 in investments. And then there was a guy on the right who had fancy clothes, $10,000 worth of clothes, and an $80,000 car, right? I told myself that I wanted to be the guy on the left. I was like, I don't want to look rich. Oftentimes it brings the wrong attention to you, anyways. I want to be the guy who's actually rich. That's part of why I started this channel. I want to help people to come on this journey as well. Not the easy route to wealth, but the simplest and the most high percentage, high probability way to wealth. And that's through having a job, earning a decent income, living on less than you make, investing the difference, whether it's real estate, stocks, commodities, bonds, gold, crypto, whatever. The choice is yours. But good luck out there. You can do it.